gonna jump right into the video titled How to Bloom Where You Are Planted. Blooming, right? In order for things to grow, it has to be fertile within the soil. You have to give it time to grow. Time, patience, water, sunlight, all of these different pieces of all of these different things that allows something to grow. It doesn't just grow because you want it to grow. It doesn't just change and evolve into something else because you deem it so. No, it takes time, patience. You have to trust that it's going to happen. Follow the steps, follow the plan. This is something that I'm learning myself, is to be content in my season. So be content in your season. I don't know who this video is for. I am purely just talking about the things that I've been through over the last couple weeks, a couple months, and just the emotional roller coaster that I've put myself on, to be frank. So I figure it's something that I could probably share with the world here on YouTube. So, you know, being content in your season. Now, be a good steward with what you've been giving. You've been giving a home. You've been giving a car. You've been given a good job. Yeah, it may not be the job that you just want, you know, to be a part of or to do for the rest of your entire life. However, it's something you can use to get you to that next step in life. You're paying your bills. You have food on the table. Here in my house, we don't buy meat. We don't buy dairy. Although every now and then, if I'm feeling froggy, I'll get some mac and cheese somewhere because I really don't eat dairy like that either. But for the most part, we eat pretty healthy. So you're not going to see me, you know, complaining about, oh, I don't have nothing to eat in here. No. Vegan food is what they say is very expensive. So if I can afford a bunch of fruits and vegetables and fill my refrigerator up and have beans and grains in my cabinets, well, I'm doing pretty well because that's the food we need to be serving our bodies anyway. So I can't ever say, oh, well, I don't have anything to eat. Ugh, you know, why can't I? No, it's there. It may not be what my body is used to at the time, but I don't want to go out there and pretend that I'm just living this horrible life and complaining about things that God has given me. God has already given me these things. So why am I going to complain about it? No. One quote that stood out to me from Maya Angelou from way back when, she said, when you have, you give. And when you learn, you teach. So this is what I'm doing in my profession, but this is something that I'm also doing in my personal life as well. It's not every day I wake up and want to get on YouTube. No, it took me several weeks to jump back on this camera and you know, record a video for you guys. Because sometimes I get down on myself just like anyone else does. But I have to realize that I have a purpose and I have a passion in life. There's a reason why I'm here, not just to be, you know, someone's wife or someone's daughter, but there's something else here for me. And if I just stick it through, then hey, I'm going to see it through. I'm going to see it come to fruition. I heard something the other day, maybe a week or so ago, talking about the process it takes for things that we place in the soil to then become good for the soil. So when people put trash, or when, you know, animals poop in the grass, or when we put banana peels in the soil, you may think it's going to break down right then the next 2 days or so. No, it doesn't work like that. It's going to break down in months, 6 months, a year, maybe 2 years down the road. And then you'll start seeing the benefits of those nutrients from the waste that it was provided from. Stop going through your trash looking for your purpose. Sit your woes to the side, give it all to God. Nurture the great things. Allow that trash, your woes, allow that to sit, you know, in the sun. Allow the rain to fall down upon it and allow it to break down into bits of particles so that it then can become nutrient to the soil. I don't know if you guys are following me, okay? I'm not saying it's not there. I'm not saying your issues and your problems aren't there. They are there. But at some point, they're going to dissipate, and you need to be prepared and ready for when it does. Because when it does, it's going to come like that, and you're going to be unprepared because you're so still stuck digging through the trash trying to find out why God placed you here, what your purpose is, when he's already shown you a sign. Hey, put this to the side. I got you. Focus on this. I'm in your corner. I got you. Put the sun on it. I'm gonna let it rain. I'm gonna have the bees come pollinate on it. I don't know, but you know, I've placed these things in place already in store for you. But you're focused on this when I want you to go this way. Yes, you are tough. You are strong. You are resilient, and you're supportive and caring. You're all these things, but you are this and more. Okay, you're a mom. You're probably a wife, you know, you're a sister, you're a daughter, you're a cousin, you're a best friend. You're all of these things to everyone else, and you're not even giving yourself grace. You're not even being that person that you are to others, to yourself. Hang on to the thread of his garment. Go ahead and do like that lady did. I'll forget her name somewhere in the Bible. Y'all know what I'm talking about, them Bible thumpers. Y'all know who y'all are. Go ahead. Just touch the hem of his garment. Grace is necessary to accomplish what greatness cannot on its own. I didn't make that up. I got that from somewhere else. But just stop to think. Just stop to think. Grace, right? Grace is necessary to accomplish what greatness cannot on its own. We are here through the grace of God, right? We're here through the grace of God. So yes, you want to be great, you want to be masterful and all these things, but you're missing something. You're trying to do these things on your own. You're trying to take credit for something that he provided for you. Be content in where you are. Be thankful and grateful for what you have. And surely those other things will follow. I'm not saying never ask, because if you don't ask, you'll never receive. It's in the Bible somewhere. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's in there. Just because I don't know what the chapter is, what the verse is, doesn't mean it ain't in the Bible. It's in there. Okay? So, yes, still ask. Yes, fall to your knees and thank God for everything he has provided for you. And then make it plain and tell him what else you need, what else you desire. But don't harp on what you don't have. Be thankful and be present in what you do have. If today was your last day on earth, would you be content in the way you're leaving it? Would you be satisfied in what you're leaving behind in the earth? Personally, I don't think I would. Now, if someone is looking in on me, and maybe we've had deep conversations before, and they think that I've done some great things and, you know, have accomplished so much and all these things, they may say yes. But me fulfilling my purpose or my journey in life, I don't think that I have even scratch the surface of what that looks like. So I would say no. I don't think I would be feeling great if I were to leave the earth today and what I've left in my wake is not as strong as I want it to be, or as graceful or grateful as I would want it to be. That's just me. But I had to take a step. I have to watch God work. I'm going through some transitions now in my personal life, and I just gotta, you know, let go and let God. Faith and fear cannot live in the same place. I think I may have said this before. Faith over here and fear cannot dwell in the same home. So you got to choose which F you want. Do you want the faith or do you want the fear? Because if you're afraid of something, you can't rest in his word. Because you're going to say, Lord God, I really want this new position. Lord God, I really want this new car. Lord God, I really want this fine black chocolate man to come to me, wherever he may be. You pray to him, you say these things, and you give it to him. But then you still, oh man, what if I don't get this job? Oh man, you know, I work so hard and they don't appreciate me. Or my parents keep asking me, when do we get some grandkids? And I'm asking myself, when am I going to have some kids? I really want this black king to come rescue me, or well, not rescue, that's a little dramatic, but I really want this black king to come find me. Or, you know, Lord God, I've been on the bus and the train 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening. I really need a car, but woe is me. You're supposed to make it plain. Say what you want. Ask the Lord what you want and what you need. Give it to him. Rest in his word and wait patiently for him. Trust in him, because it will come to pass. Of course, you don't know when. No one knows when. It's in his time. So wait patiently. Speak to him. Learn to listen to him, and rest in the words that he says to you. I promise you will not miss the moments that he has planned for you. You are literally the seed that has hit the ground. So I need for you to bloom where you are planted now. Walk by faith and not by sight. And also, if you close your eyes, you can probably better hear God speak to you because you're actually using your ears. They say walk by faith. Faith is more so how I take it, you listening internally and hearing the word, not necessarily seeing the word, not necessarily seeing things, you're hearing. And so to me, it's easier if I were to close my eyes because like I said in videos past, I'm still learning how to listen to God and hear him speak. I'm getting better at it. Standing in my word, staying in my word, listening to prayers, listening to sermons, things like that. My last tip I'm gonna say is I want you to overcome any obstacle that may be prohibiting you from coming into the throne of God's grace. Let it go. Let God stand firm in what you believe. Walk by faith and not by sight. You have to hear him in order to see him, and bloom where you were planted, baby. That's it. That's a wrap. See you next time.